Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are, and when you will find this episode. I would like to take you through a short course about soap making that will save you a lot of money and time when you go look for someone to train you. And when you have this information with you, it will be a lot easy for you to determine as to whether you're ready to do soap business or not. So the first part, which is under Tamam Manufacturing Hub, is introducing you to the basics, which is this, the introduction, the types of soap, and the qualities of the good soap. Let me take you to this screen. The history of soap dates back up to 2800 BC. That was in the times of Babylon, when the old days of Babylon, when men discovered the art of making soap by mixing ash with fats, animal fats. So when you boil this together, it used to give them soap in the old days. So that kind of information kept on going on until Industrial Revolution in 18th century. In 18th century, when Industrial Revolution came to Europe, that happened majorly in Europe, there was a technology that men discovered on how to make soap, and that is when caustic soda was discovered. Caustic soda changed the whole industry, because now with caustic soda you begin to have an experience of what is called saponification. Saponification is the process of turning fats with alkaline, that reaction which is caustic soda, that gives you soap. So, and also in Industrial Revolution, the discovery of machines and the invention of machines helped in scalability. So in the old days of Babylon, it was very hard to scale because there were no machines to mass produce for the population. But now in Industrial Revolution, now there were machines that could enable people to produce so much soap. So it made it so easy to be commercialized, and that is when soap business started going into big hands and into great hands. So it became so profitable in those times. You understand? So it has come a long way. Soap making has come a long way. It has been in human history, and it will never change. It's going to be there for the years to come. The technology around soap may change, but its relevance in human lives will never change. So it is important when you enter this business and you are an entrepreneur, keep it in mind that the business you're entering in is recession proof. It will always be there. Technology will not replace it. AI will not replace it. So all you just need to do is find a way to be the best at it, to beat competition and have a great market base. That is going to put you in the market for a long time. You see that? So when we talked about the introduction, that is just about the history of soap and how it evolved. Now we can talk about the types of soap. There are three major types I will talk about. Three major types. One is the laundry bar soap. Laundry bar soap, which is either the bathing soap or this long washing soap. These are the two. They fall under the bar soap. We have geisha, especially the bathing soap. We have commonly known as geisha, imperial leather. These are the common ones under it. But when we talk about the washing laundry bar soap, we have commonly Mukono, we have white star, we have Meru, we have Pemba, and other brands that are so common in the market. So you can now understand that it is. And then the second part of this is of the types of soap is the liquid soap. Liquid soap is so common. It's in our neighborhood. It is easy to make. All the chemicals for making these are different from the chemicals for making the bar soap. Then the third one is the powder soap. Powder soap, that is majorly Omo. It's the detergent that is Omo. We have other brands like Ariel, and so many that you can come to know. This is majorly for those that are in Uganda. They understand these brands because the common brands we have in Uganda. These are the common brands we have in Kampala. And so we can go to the qualities of a good soap. Qualities of a good soap. If you're a manufacturer, these are qualities that you put in mind to make sure that your soap does not escape. One is the cleansing ability. Your soap must be able to clean dirt properly when it's being used for washing. Then number two, it must have the lather and the foam. It must have the ability to foam well, creamy and bubbles. And then the other one is it should have the longevity. It should not finish quickly. When people are using a soap, it should not be able to finish so quick. Some people's soap finishes quickly, and this affects the market. It affects the client, and it's not good for business. So your soap should last longer, and there is a moderation. It should be. I will tell you to test out when you find this soap called Jama soap versus White Star. Test them in washing, and you realize one takes longer than the other, and one finishes quickly. And I will explain to you ahead why some soaps stay longer and why others they don't stay longer. The other good quality that you must have in your soap is it should have good conditioning. It means that it should not dry the skin. It should moisturize the skin. moisturize the skin. Some soap, when you wash with them, they can really dry the skin, which is really not a good thing. So your soap should have enough glycerin, it should have enough oils or fats. Is what they call fatty matter, total fatty matter in soap, TFM. It's very important, because what is the quantity of fat in this soap that you're making, and it helps in determining what grade the soap belongs, because there's what they call grade 1, and then there's grade 2, and then there's grade 3 of soap. Commonly, when people manufacture in the country, it's grade 2 and grade 1. So when UNBS is trying to find out the kind of soap that you have, you apply the grade that you're under, and then the matrix. So if you're under grade 2, it must have minimum of 40% fatty FTM, total fatty matter in it. If it is under grade 1, it should have minimum of 70%. So it's good to know these things. So for the sake of the human skin and the usage and the people that use your soap, it should be easy and hard, and not hard for people to use it, because when it dries the skin, it becomes difficult because of the chemicals, the caustic, and maybe the inappropriate mixing that you had in the process of production. This can affect the quality of soap. And then the other one is quality is the soap should be affordable. It doesn't matter how good your soap is, it should be affordable. It should fall within the range of what the Ugandan population can afford, and that starts from around within 3,000 to 5,000. When you're making a soap that is going at 6,000-7,000, and you are not a big figure in the industry, let's say you're not like Mukwano, you are not like White Star, which is Bidco, you're not like Meru, you're not like Jama, to tell you the truth, you will really sabotage the market, and you will not have the right market base that you would want to, that will give you the profit. So in your formulation, you would be careful to make sure all these qualities align in your soap. It should be cleansing, like I said. It should have the ability to have foam, and it should be longevity, it should be good conditioning for the skin, and it should be affordable. Understand? So this will help your soap to cover all the needs, regardless of where these people are. These are the needs that cover all the qualities of a good soap. So it's good to know that. And then to maybe a little bit touch on more, it takes knowledge to be able to incorporate all these qualities in the soap, and this is what you're going to learn in this course. I'm going to take you through the course in order to understand how to make good soap and how to make a business of soap, because these are two different things. Knowing how to make soap is different from knowing how to run a business of soap. Understand? So keep on watching. The next episodes coming ahead will help you understand. Thank you.